telling you, length matters. Um, what we're going to look at today is chain stretch. Uh, it's important to keep after your chain stretch. Make sure you know how much your chain has stretched. Uh, if you don't, you're going to increase the amount of wear on your chain ring and your sprockets. You'll get to the point where your chain will skip across the tops of the teeth. You'll be torquing away on your cranks, and all of a sudden they'll cut loose, and your feet will jump, your crank will jump forward, and you'll hear some popping and grinding sounds. It's not very pleasant. If you get to that point, you're going to have to replace your chain and probably your chain rings and your sprockets. That's very expensive. If you just measure your chain stretch every once in a while, you can replace your chain before all that extra wear occurs, because it wears, when your chain wears beyond a certain limit, it'll start wearing the valleys, and then the valleys on your sprockets will not match the length of a new chain. So there's several different ways we can do this. The most accurate way to do it is to physically measure from the outside. 24 lengths will be 12 inches. So you count off 24 lengths and you measure it from pin to pin. At the center of the pin, the same edge of the side plate of the sprocket or of the chain. Now there's another way to measure it rather than just using a ruler or a set of calipers. They make a special tool. It looks like this. This one happens to be Pedro's. This one's really good. It's got two connectors here, which drop down in between, and then you just measure that way. And I'll show you up close real quick how to do that. So here we have a nice, fresh, clean chain. It's important to make sure you clean the chain, especially if you're going to use one of these interference fit tools. If you have dirt down in here, it can affect how these read. So this is Pedro's Chain Checker Plus. They don't pay me or anything. I'm not looking to get paid. I just like their product and it works well. So the easiest way to do this is just drop it in here. You put this in first, and it's numbered. It's got 1, 2, 3. So you just go, one goes in, then you push this down while maintaining pressure here, and then here you drop this down into here and see how far it goes. If it won't go in, your chain's good. And it's even got indicators here which show you, if it won't drop in, you're okay. If it goes halfway down, you're 0.5% worn. Here you're 0.75% worn, and that's when it's time to replace it. So if you replace it then, your sprockets and chainring will work for a much longer period of time. All right, now the hard way, but if you don't have one of these handy and you're thinking, I'd like to check my chain now, you can do it. All right, the easiest way I've found to do it is get yourself a Sharpie, mark yourself a link, just put a little X on it, or draw a smiley face or mustache or something on your chain, and then count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'm going to get my straight edge, and I'm going to put it right here on the leading edge of this link. This is the one we have marked. I'm just going to notch it in there. You can kind of butt it up against it. Pinch this length to hold this still. All right, then we're going to go to the other side. We're going to go down 12 inches. here we are at 12 inches. And you can see okay, here we are at 12 inches. And you can see that that lines up perfectly with the 12, as it should. This is a new chain. So that's all there is to the using a straight edge or a tape measure. Hopefully that will help you to save money. I know we all like to save money. I like money. So yeah, stay on top of your chain stretch, then you won't have to spend money on chain rings and sprockets unnecessarily. Buy a good strong chain. I like KMC X12 chains. I just buy the cheapest ones I can find on eBay. Get them for like, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks a pop. Don't use the master links that come with the KMC chain on an 11-speed sprocket. It will not work. I mean, it'll work, but it'll skip every time that master link hits it. It doesn't dig in deep enough, and it's not curved. It won't match the curvature of the sprocket. So use SRAM master clips with a KMC chain. I haven't had good luck with SRAM chains. Every chain that came with any of my bikes that was SRAM wore out in like 400 or 500 miles. Now, maybe they don't like chain wax. Maybe, you know, I'm not using the right kind of lube or whatnot. But the KMCs seem to like chain wax, and that's what I like to use because it keeps your chain cleaner. Keeps the dirt from sticking to it. I think that should just about do it. I'll let you guys go. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want. I'll try to put out some more stuff. Maybe it'll be useful, maybe it won't. Have a nice day. Later.